Hey everyone, today we're looking at the worst assault rifle in every Call of Duty Zombies game. Let's get into it. Starting with World at War, we have the Gewehr 43. I was actually surprised when doing my research because the Gewehr, M1 Garand, and M1A1 Carbine all have the exact same damage when you pack-a-punch them, with only small differences in RPM and ammo separating the three weapons. However, surprisingly, the Gewehr is far weaker in its non-upgraded state. It's available on Verrucht and Shinonuma in addition to, Der Riese, two maps where you can't pack-a-punch it. So for two of the three maps, you're essentially using a worse version of those two rifles. Again, when upgraded, it's pretty good, and it's pretty much the exact same as those weapons, with only a few differences. In its non-upgraded state, however, it is not the best. For Black Ops 1 Zombies, we have the FAMAS. This weapon is statistically the worst assault rifle in the game, having the same low damage of the G11, but having less ammo and a faster RPM, meaning that you burn through your smaller reserves of ammo much faster. It was between this and the M14 as well, but at the very least you can buy ammo for the M14 and it does more damage. The FAMAS just has nothing going for it, and you would be mad to use this over something like the Commando. For Black Ops 2 Zombies, we have an obvious nomination, that being the SMR. This thing is awful. Not only does it have a concerningly low amount of damage, only at 110-120, for context, a knife does 100 damage, but it also has awful accuracy. It seems to have trained under Sensei Springfield, because you will not land your shots when aiming down sights. Not at all. To give the SMR some credit, it does have 450 rounds when pack-a-punched. But if the weapon itself is awful, then what does an ammo count even matter? The worst assault rifle in Exos Zombies is the MK14. The M14 narrowly avoided being the Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 nominations, but unfortunately you can't escape forever. M14 and your Exos Zombies counterpart is the worst assault rifle in this game. It has a very low amount of damage and also quite low ammo despite having a generous clip size at 20. Overall, this weapon is just impractical, especially since it's Exo Zombies. These motherfuckers are going to be bunny hopping, dashing around at the speed of sound. You really want a weapon that can keep up with them, not a shitty long-range pea shooter. For Black Ops 3 Zombies, we have an obvious nomination, being the Shiva. This weapon is basically the BO3 M14, and it's not very good in the slightest, having a very low base damage, slow rate of fire, fairly low ammo count in comparison to the other assault rifles, with an underwhelming clip size at 30. Despite this, however, the Shiva really isn't that bad of a weapon. It has incredible headshot multipliers at 8.75, which is fucking ridiculous, and also double pack-a-punch exists, meaning that for spawn room challenges, the Shiva is actually quite a good weapon, but largely because double pack-a-punch carries every weapon in this game. For Infinite Warfare Zombies, we have the RVN. This weapon is just really strange. Its damage is not very good, and it's a 2-round burst assault rifle, in addition to not having the most ammo, which is kind of bad, but its main gimmick is that it's a better melee weapon than it is an assault rifle. If you pack-a-punch it and get the Slappy Taffy perk, you will one-shot the zombies until about round 26, which is absolutely insane. Move to one side, Galvanuckles, the new best melee weapon has arrived. Am I saying that this is a good melee weapon? Perhaps. Is it a good assault rifle? I don't think so. For World War II Zombies, we have another semi-auto rifle, that being the Type 5. This thing just doesn't compare to the other rifles in my opinion, largely due to its low ammo count. 220 rounds really isn't all that bad, but when you consider that most other assault rifles have double or sometimes triple that ammo count, yeah, you really do notice a difference. The weapon is by no means bad, it's just that the other rifles have so much more ammo that you'd be better off just using those. Hell, even the Gewehr has 20 more shots than this thing. Once again, due to double pack-a-punched, I feel like it is entirely up to you whichever assault rifle you nominate for BO4. My choice would be the Maddox, however. I've just never enjoyed this weapon. I think that its damage is terrible, and it's in BO4, you've got to remember, meaning that the point system is based around damage dealt and not around hit markers. so the low damage, high RPM really is not a good combination. It does have pretty good ammo, it's a wall weapon, and double pack punch does exist, but this weapon has just never amazed me. It's the same exact story with Cold War. Once you level up your weapons, you'll be customizing them however you see fit, completely changing the weapon from the ground up, in addition to using double pack-a-punch effects such as shocking the zombies with dead wire or slowing them down with cryo freeze. So it's very difficult to choose a worst assault rifle in this game. However, the FFAR really did not amaze me that much. It has very low damage and it burns through its very small ammo reserves. When you upgrade it and put attachments on it, obviously the ammo reserves do get better, in addition to fixing the pretty high recoil. But the damage is something that can never be fixed, unfortunately. Even through upgrades, you'd be better off using the Krig or the AK. Alright guys, so we have ranked the best and worst assault rifle in every important Call of Duty Zombies game. Feel free to hit me up on Twitch for more live streams, as well as joining the Discord server down below. Thanks guys, and goodbye.